That's always the risk, right? Um, when you have a court case, I'll just give you a quick tip for when you find yourself in court.
Okay. Okay. So
Well,
you're
and
basically saying I probably will need it.
there are some proceedings where you can represent yourself. I wouldn't do it, but the
Daryl
basic,
Brooks.
yeah. But basically, what you learn, or the main thing you have to keep in mind, is you tell your story. This is not so. What I'm saying right now is not relevant to a discussion. It's relevant to perhaps a debate or a court proceed if you're in a court case. In the discussion, you try to understand each other. In a debate, if it's a debate, then then your goal is to out argue the other party. But if you're in a so this is if you're in a debate or in court, you only tell your story, and you stick to your story, and you let the other party tell his story,
Their story. Hmm.
and let the judge determine who did it
Or the
better,
jury.
or the jury. If you say what Matt said, if you say, well, if it is subjective, then you
Oh,
basically accepted
their reality.
their reality, and now you're fighting in their your reality. And if you don't watch out, you'll be fighting an uphill battle. But it's just a tip.
Okay,
Not in
okay.
discussions, guys. In discussions, we promote uh, we
Healthy
promote
speech.
healthy discussions. We promote an open mind, trying to understand people. This is just if you're arguing in a debate, then that would be the advice that I would give. And you will only, well, there's an asterisk there too. You will only go there if you're sure you're gonna win, but it's a big risk.
You mean to
To
their
their
part?
side, you
Okay,
will
yeah, yeah,
only
yeah,
argue. You can only
yeah.
say, well, even if that's the case, you only go that route if you are 100% sure that you're safe.
Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I
But
do
it's
agree
a
with you on
slippery
that.
slope, because once you're in their reality, I mean, they've prepared for that reality. So then you'll be arguing in their.
That's why it's also always important to understand both sides of the argument, because then you
Yes.
know the flaws in their thinking, and then you can enter their reality and be like, okay, I'm gonna go according to your flow, but then this will happen.
Yeah.
So I do agree with you on that. And maybe guys, put in the comments if you want maybe a weekly tip from RJ. This is something, maybe something out of the topics we discussed. Maybe he can tie it into a um, a tip, a small thing that you
Oh,
can
tip.
use. Because I think someone like Daryl Brooks,
Could have used
someone
it.
like that, he could have used could have
Do you
used
remember? Do you remember
those tips.
the? Do you remember the? I think you sent it to me. There was a guy who was involved in a court case, and
Mhm.
when he when he went to court, when he was in front of the judge, he started singing. You remember
Oh yeah,
that?
yeah, yeah. Yes, he was in yellow. He was in
Yeah.
yellow, I think. He started singing to the judge, like
His own
yeah,
song.
yeah, his own song. I think he wrote it before the show, or before the show,
It was a show.
show before the it was a show, yeah,
It was a
before
show.
the trial.
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
he probably might have, maybe it was a freestyle. He started singing like, "Please let me
I'm
go.
sorry.
I'm sorry." Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think I sent it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, man.
It's crazy, but I think that's a great tip, by the way. I think if you think about it, a lot of people find themselves in arguments or discussions, healthy discussions, and they sometimes if you look so that's one thing. If you're a third person looking at a discussion, you will see the flaws in each argument. Sometimes
Yeah.
when you're in the middle of it, you don't see it.
If you have an open mind.
If you have an open mind and so if you the only way you can see it is if you know the argument, the counter argument to your argument. So that's one thing also to stimulate yourself to, if you have an idea or if you have something you want to stand by, you have to try to figure out the counter arguments of your point, so that when people try to counter argue you, have a counter argument, then you can say, okay, they are saying this, I've thought about this already, and then this is the flaw in that thinking. As a third person, you see the flaw right away. And now I forgot where I was going, but basically, what was I forgot what I was going to say.
Start talking
Totally
about.
forgot.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
I think I was going to make a great point, but
I think so too, man, because you were on a roll.
I went left, and then I totally forgot to come back.
Yeah, I do that too often.
Yeah, but I think it's a very good thing you said. Very great tip. Also regarding in court cases,
Yeah.
tell your story and stick to it, and you might
Okay.
end up at the other side like OJ.
Yo, the the thoughts and opinions of KR do not reflect the opinion of this show.
Hey, in the court case, it was proven he was not guilty. So you can say how much you want that you don't that I don't
No, no,
reflect
no,
the
no, no. You know, you didn't
what did
word
I
it correctly.
what did I
It was
okay.
proven, it was not proven that he is guilty.
Okay, you're right on that one. It was
He
proven
was
that he was not guilty.
no,
So what?
it wasn't proven. It wasn't proven that he's guilty. It wasn't proven that he's innocent. It was not proven that he's guilty. They couldn't
Yeah.
prove that he's guilty. That
What
doesn't mean that
RJ
he's guilty.
what RJ said. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah. Yeah.
Guys, have a lawyer on your side when you need it. So you don't get canceled. Have a
Yeah.
lawyer on retainer. I should get a fee from lawyers. I'm giving guys advice these days. Get a lawyer on your retainer or as a show host. Then
Yeah,
when you
man.
say something crazy, he will straighten it out.